Blue Book Chapter 6 Summary. Let go and move forward. Core idea of Chapter 6. After learning about reactions, thoughts, boundaries, and validation, this chapter focuses on something many people struggle with. Backhand index pointing right. Holding on to the past keeps you emotionally stuck. Letting go sets you free. You suffer more from what you hold on to than what actually happened. Brain 1. Why letting go is important. Many people keep thinking about past mistakes, hold grudges against others, replay painful memories again and again. Backhand index pointing right. This leads to stress, anger, overthinking, emotional exhaustion. Light bulb truth. The past cannot be changed, but your attachment to it can. Counterclockwise arrows. Button 2. The habit of holding on. The chapter explains why people don't let go. Cross mark. Emotional attachment. You get attached to people, outcomes, or memories. Cross mark. Desire for control. You wish things had gone differently. Cross mark. Ego. I can't forgive them. They were wrong. Cross mark. Fear of moving on. Holding on feels familiar. Letting go feels uncertain. Backhand index pointing right, but holding on keeps you stuck in the same pain. Balance 3. Acceptance. The first step. Letting go starts with acceptance. Backhand index pointing right. Accept what happened without resistance. Example. Cross mark. This shouldn't have happened. White heavy check mark. It happened and I accept it. Backhand index pointing right. Acceptance does not mean you like it. You agree with it. Backhand index pointing right. It means you stop fighting reality. Light bulb acceptance equals peace. Person in lotus position 4. Forgiveness is for you, not them. One of the strongest lessons. Forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about freeing yourself. When you don't forgive, you carry anger. You feel heavy. You stay stuck. When you forgive, you release emotional burden. You feel lighter. You move forward. Backhand index pointing right. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, trusting again. Backhand index pointing right. It means letting go of pain. Fire 5. Stop replaying the past. Many people think again and again about the same event. Ask, why did this happen? Backhand index pointing right. This is mental looping. Problem. It increases pain. It creates new stress. Backhand index pointing right. Solution. Break the loop. Shift your focus. Light bulb. You don't heal by reliving pain. You heal by releasing it. Brain 6. Learn the lesson. Leave the pain. Every experience teaches something. Instead of cross mark holding on to the hurt, do this. White heavy check mark. Take the lesson. White heavy check mark. Leave the emotion. Example. Someone betrayed you. Backhand index pointing right. Lesson. Be careful in trusting. Backhand index pointing right. Not everyone is bad. Light bulb. Growth comes from learning, not suffering. Hourglass not done. 7. Live in the present, not the past. The chapter connects with previous lessons. Backhand index pointing right. Peace exists in the present moment. If you live in the past, you feel regret. If you live in the future, you feel anxiety. Backhand index pointing right. Only the present moment is real. Practice. Focus on what you are doing now. Bring attention back to the present. High voltage 8. Detach from outcomes. Another powerful idea. Backhand index pointing right. Don't get too attached to results. Example. You expect success. Right arrow. You fear failure. You expect someone's behavior. Right arrow. You feel hurt. Backhand index pointing right. Instead, do your best. Let go of the result. Light bulb effort is in your control. Outcome is not. 9. Let go of control. You cannot control other people, situations, results. Backhand index pointing right. Trying to control everything creates stress. Instead, accept uncertainty. Adapt to situations. Light bulb flexibility equals peace. Seedling 10. Create space for new growth. When you hold on to the past, your mind is full. No space for new opportunities. Backhand index pointing right. Letting go creates space for new relationships, new ideas, new growth. Example: holding onto old pain. Right arrow blocks happiness. Letting go allows new beginnings. Person male 11. Simple practices to let go. The chapter suggests practical habits. Writing. Write it down. Express your thoughts and emotions. Release them on paper. Wind. Deep breathing. Calm your mind. Reduce emotional intensity. Gratitude. Focus on what you have. Shift from pain to positivity. Brain awareness. Notice when you're stuck in the past. Gently bring your mind back. Key 12. Letting go is a process. Important truth. Backhand index pointing right. You won't let go instantly. It takes time. It takes practice. Some days are harder. Backhand index pointing right, but slowly. Pain reduces. Peace increases. Light bulb progress, not perfection. Glowing star 13. Freedom comes from letting go. Final message of the chapter. When you let go, you don't lose anything, you gain peace. You become emotionally lighter, mentally clearer, more focused on the present. Backhand index pointing right. Letting go is not weakness. Backhand index pointing right. It is strength and maturity. Glowing star. Final lessons of chapter 6. Heavy checkmark. Holding on to the past creates pain. Heavy checkmark. Acceptance is the first step to letting go. Heavy checkmark. Forgiveness frees you. Heavy checkmark. Stop replaying old events. Heavy checkmark. Focus on the present moment. Heavy checkmark. Detach from outcomes. Heavy checkmark. Let go of control. Heavy checkmark. Create space for growth. Speech balloon. One-line summary. Backhand index pointing right. When you let go of what you can't change, you make space for peace and growth.